Good morning, friends. What a beautiful morning here in Banff National Park, Alberta, Canada. Just seems so awesome that we are in Canada. Means we're getting close to home. Feels more like home with all this snow here, still melting. This morning was a little bit strange. I woke up at 8:30 and thought, the whole trailer's quiet. The whole trailer's never quiet at 8:30. Everybody was so tired and exhausted. They were all still asleep, which never happens. So we slept in, getting everything packed up, and we're gonna be hitting the road, heading north to Jasper. Hard to beat looking at all these beautiful views as we're driving to go get gas. Mark's going to pump, so struggling a little bit because
we can pay anything from 200 or less.
Up to 200, yes. It's making us prepay, which we've never had to do before. And then it's liters instead of gallons, so we don't know actually how much we needed. This is the first time we're fueling up in Canada. Then it says 3.78 liters. And what is it, a liter? $1.99. Really, essentially $2. So it's $7.52 Canadian a gallon. Wow, there are so many national parks through here. So we went through Kootenay, and now we're in Banff. Over here is Yoho. We're not gonna go to that one, but we're gonna go up and go to Jasper.
Where's Yoho?
66 liters is half a tank for Gus the bus. 133 Canadian dollars. Bennett's pins for Lake Louise, Banff National Park, and Kootenay National Park. And now we're back meeting up with Mark, dumping. Today we are driving what is called the Icefield Parkway. So it should be a very beautiful drive. When we were driving yesterday, there were those little smaller ones, but underpasses and overpasses every few miles for animals, and then fences on the side. Really trying to keep the animals from getting hit. Okay, we gotta go through this National Park Pass entrance.
Holy smokes, check out these Rocky Mountains. We're overlooking Hector Lake down there. And yeah, this is so pretty here. All these glaciers up at the different cirques up through there. Wow. We're gradually climbing on this highway as we head towards, this is called the Icefield Parkway, or Icefields Highway. We're going west, northwest, and it's gradually climbing. We're gonna be going up over kind of a glaciated area. It's really neat, these mountains, just amazing.
Bennett told me this morning when we were getting his pins. National parks are just going to different places and looking at rocks.
Not wrong. Pretty rocks.
Pretty rocks.
These mountains are so amazing. I mean, it's hard to put in perspective. We're here just pulling over here, we're overlooking Hector Lake, and these mountains are just so stunning. It's just so crazy to see it here with the RV and everything. Wow.
No room for Mark to stop, so we gotta stop and appreciate this. Okay, Violet wanted to get out and see this beautiful lake.
I like.
It's still frozen.
Like.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Like.
Beautiful lake.
Like the snow.
Very cool, guys. So one time when Mark was in college, he stopped here with his friend Paul, and they went up and skied for a few days and had a really good time. Heard that story many times. You see the beautiful lake? Oh, you want to hold on to Mama? Okay. Oh,
I got you.
You got me, I got you.
Water.
It's incredible. How much snow there is still up here. What if summer fun could spark creativity, build confidence, and keep kids learning, all while feeling like play?
I chose the puffy sticker.
Stereo headphones.
I'm gonna do the planetarium projector.
A train box.
Since 2020, KiwiCo crates have been our go-to solution.
Already made the machine. Now I have to design my own sticker.
Delivered right to your mailbox or to the mailbox of a little learner in your life. Each crate combines hands-on learning with creativity, problem solving, and discovery.
Oh, Mom, do you see it?
Orbiting. Oh yeah, it's a little Earth in there, isn't it? That's so cute. So we knew we loved KiwiCo crates, but once Violet came along and Panda crates became a thing in our lives, we are obsessed with these. She is obsessed with these. These are the toys she goes back to over and over again. Yes, it's for you!
Get it out!
Okay.
Go like this, I think. I made a puffy sticker. There's like a puffy thing.
Oh, a little puffy sticker. I like it.
A cat.
Okay, headphones are done.
Oh, wait. It says you're almost ready. Oh, there's an on switch.
Oh, reading instructions is good.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, you did that. As a busy mom, one of my absolute favorite parts of KiwiCo is that they come with all the parts. No running around town trying to put activities together. Everything's there. The kids can just open them up and get started right away. These are so cool. These are the constellations, and you can shine them up onto the ceiling. This is so cool. To shop for KiwiCo, go to the link down in the description of this video or go to kiwico.com/ThisAlaskaLife. The code ThisAlaskaLife will get you 50% off your first monthly crate. Those are for kids 3 and older, or 20% off of your first Panda crate, which come every other month for kids 0 to 36 months. We are big fans of KiwiCo, from our littlest learners all the way up to our teenagers, whether we're at home or on the road.
Yeah, I like this.
Want to read it again?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Being right here brings back so many memories. It was the summer of 2006, spring. I was with my best friend driving up from Alaska, and we had our skis, mountaineering equipment, no girlfriends, no commitments, and we were just looking for adventure. And we had been told by some locals that there was a mountaineering hut up in the mountains here above Bow Lake. And so we decided, kind of audaciously, like, well, let's go check it out. And so we put 1 day's worth of food in our sleeping bags, in a backpack with our split boards, snowboards, and skis, and took off across the lake here. So we took off across the lake, and all we knew was the general area. And about 5 hours later, we made it up there to the top of the glacier on the ice field. And there's this huge mountaineering hut. Could sleep like 15 people. And we were so excited. And one day turned into almost 4 days. And we kind of begged some food off some other mountaineers. There was a gallon-sized bag of spicy peanuts someone had left, and a bag of noodles and bouillon cubes. And that's what we ate the 2.5 other days. And we climbed these different mountains. We climbed Mount Thompson there, and about 3 other mountains on the backside, and snowboarded off the back of them. It was just awesome memory. And then, you know, this was before we didn't even have a camera. We met some mountaineers up at the top of Mount Thompson here. They took a couple pictures. The only pictures I have of that trip, they emailed them to me later. And you know, this is before iPhones, before GPS maps and all that stuff. Just awesome memory. And that's the summer I met Lauren, later that summer. In the 4 days, when we went up to the hut, we just went straight across the lake. And in the 4 days we came back, water was starting to show. And I remember it was kind of scary as we were skiing across the lake and skirting around the edge. But we made it back, and then made a beeline for Alaska after that. I think 3 days we got home. Paul and I climbed that peak on the right. That's Mount Thompson. Right. On the backside, that big flat one. Well, on this side it's all cliffs. On the backside, you could just ski right up it, and it's kind of got the. So we go across the lake, and you follow the valley. You get up to see those cliffs going up to the glacier. Below them, you take a left, and you go up that valley to the left, and then it's kind of an S-turn. You get up in there. Violet, Daddy had a big adventure here 20 years ago. The summer Daddy met Mom when I came.
Daddy, we're stuck in snow.
Yeah, all the snow.
Yeah, there's lots of snow. What's that?
Oh, you got me with the snowball. These views here, just everywhere you look, it's just amazing. Still got 100+ miles to go. Said no cell service and no gas for the next 153 kilometers. So pretty much from here to Jasper, you're just taking the beauty.
Go up.
Wow, that was some rugged. So we are climbing back up over another pass. Climbing, climbing, climbing.
Yeah.
All right, we didn't make it quite to the top of the pass, but Mark found a spot he could pull over, so. Wow.
Wow, we are just taking a little break as we're progressing up the highway. We're climbing up this pass to the Sunwapta Pass, and on the other side there's a bunch of glaciers, but it is hard not to just want to stop at every pullout. It is just amazing. As we were driving, we kept seeing lots of groups of mountain goats and baby goats. And hi, Violet. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. They call this area the Icefield Parkway. That's what it's called on the maps. And it's aptly named because as we're driving, there are so many just hanging glaciers. Like almost every little valley as you're driving by from here to Bow Lake where we were at, there's just these small hanging glaciers and ice fields. Pretty amazing.
We are definitely back up into the snow. The snow on the side of the road is very deep. I am glad this road is open and clear.
Yeah. Oh, there.
Wow, wow, wow. This area is amazing.
Looks like Valdez a lot, actually. Yeah, because they're designated. Look, they're going way up.
We need to take a picture of like, that's the bus and
Oh, yeah.
in front of it.
We have come up to the pass here and we are overlooking the Athabasca Glacier, and man, it's a lot of similarities to Alaska, but it's got its own unique flair and just amazing. So way up there on the glacier there's some buses, and then they have these like bus type things with giant buggies, wheels that are like 8 feet tall, and they drive out on the glacier. We won't be doing that, but I have some friends who've done it, said it's just amazing. What you doing? Yeah, wow, that view is awesome. Yeah, just gorgeous here. Have any? Wow, where are you going? Where are you running?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm grateful for big parking lots along the way where the kids can get out and climb up snow berms and get out scooters for a minute and run around, break up these drive days. This view is incredible. A few minutes before this, we passed through what they officially Jasper National Park. So we are in the park now. Woohoo!
Her face.
Okay, two way. This guy's contemplating crossing the road. Do it, man. Just wait. Wait for a clearing. Tactics, because even though you love them, you're still going to have disagreements with things.
We just pulled off and we're visiting the Sunwapta Falls. We wanted to give it a shot, or just have a look at it. Oh wow. I can hear and see the river down here in front of us. Whoa, cool. Well, I can just hear it. Wow, it's really loud. Oh my goodness. Wow. Holy smokes, Everett. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so much forest down there. Wow. That is wild, so pretty. Yeah, this is just amazing. It's almost deafening. Cool. There's a walkway we can get down here right to the edge of the falls. Wow.
Those falls were really cool. I ran down to see them. We're trying to keep Violet asleep. So, took turns. Glad we got to see that. Beautiful country out here. As we're dropping in elevation, there's more green on the trees, little buds. My ears are popping too. We really enjoyed our time in southern Utah, but these landscapes just get us really excited to be home.
We're getting closer to our campground in Jasper. We're only about 20 kilometers away, and we're driving through a huge burn area. I think this happened last year or the year before, and everywhere we can see is forest fire.
It's cold.
Jasper.
Welcome to Jasper. Coming into the town of Jasper. We've been in Jasper National Park for quite a while. All right, we made it to our camp spot, but this is a little bit tricky. So very tight, tiny spot. Several attempts to get it lined up right, and it's cold. Woo! Okay, I think the problem we were having was the way he was having to turn, and then the road drops off. He was avoiding hitting the back of the truck to the bottom of the trailer. It came super close. This is just, we were pretty hungry when we arrived, so I'm cooking some al pastor tacos, beans, tortillas, made a little tomato and onion, so like salsa type thing, and we're just gonna have a good meal.
Time for an after dinner bike ride. The older boys are going to go, they found some mountain bike trails up here on the hill they're going to go check out. Everett and I are going to do a reconnaissance of the campground. It's a bit blustery, but it feels good to be stretching our legs.
What the fuck?
How long do you guys think you'll be gone? An hour?
3 hours?
It'll be dark in probably 2.
What?
Maybe 3.
No. We're never that far away.
Yeah.
The trails are like right near.
Awesome. Right, we are off. This campground experienced a really bad burn with the rest of Jasper a couple years ago, and totally surprised me when he pulled in, because all the pictures when we reserved this campsite, just thick stands of trees, but that is not the case. But after the fires, they rebuilt these beautiful shower houses and bathrooms. Really nice. Oh, nice. That's where we can fill up some water bottles and do some dishes if we need to. Wow, this is nice. Really nice shower facilities. Awesome. Oh, what's that? That is to break the glass if you needed to. Yeah, so you don't have to hit it with your hand and cut your hand. Oh, man, these mountains are huge, Everett. You want to follow the campground around? Let's go to the right. What's that? Yeah. Just riding along, and there's some elk right here in the campground. Looks like some cow elk, females. Here's one. Oh, here's another one right there through the trees. You see the elk?
Yeah.
You see them right there in the campground. I see two. There's one laying down with their head down. Huh. You're too close. Oh my goodness, elk everywhere. There's one right here. There's a couple on the hillside here. Wow. It's amazing. There's some more elk up here too. Everett, there's one up here on the right. In the... You see it? There's a couple more right in there. This trail will take us all the way back to our campsite, I think. Yeah. Good ride, Everett.
Well, friends, we're all settled here in Jasper. What a beautiful drive we had today. Unfortunately, I think some bad weather is rolling in. We thought that it was only going to hit south of us, but it might also be hitting here tomorrow. Time will tell. We are hunkered down here for a few days. At least that's the plan. We'll see what happens. It is a little tricky here. We don't have any sort of power. We're only allowed to use the generator for a few hours a day, so we may have to just turn it on in the middle of the night to keep things warm, because the wind has really picked up. It's just howling and shaking the trailer, so we're just gonna have to do our best while we're here and hopefully stay warm, stay dry, and we'll see if it turns into snow. One thing said up to 10 inches of snow, which would be crazy. We'll just have to see what happens. Thank you so much for coming along with us on this adventure. We're grateful for each and every one of you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life, Life on the Road.